Hey, come on over, love bug. Come on over, baby. Hey, love bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, new night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to be talking about Lizzo. Not Lizzo be eating now, Chan. Not Lizzo body positivity Lizzo. Lizzo crying on the internet Lizzo because people talking about her being overweight and talking about her roles, talking about the obesity and all of those things. Not that Lizzo. Not Lizzo that tell everybody to kiss her. Not Lizzo that cusses like a dog in the street for saying she need to put some clothes on. Not us, because I don't say that. I do get tired of seeing people twerk all day in a G-string. Not just Lizzo, Meg Thee Stallion too. I had to unfollow Meg at one point because all it was twerking videos. And it was like, girl, I don't care about that. I don't want to see that all day and night. Yes, you look sexy. We all sexy. But don't nobody want to see that all day and night. So this Lizzo, yes, that Lizzo, is being sued currently for fat shaming. The irony of it all, for fat shaming. Plus size big body gal Lizzo is being sued for fat shaming and alleged SA of some former dancers. And some other dancers came out that's not even a part of this lawsuit to attest to the fact that this indeed is true. It did happen because they saying it happened to them too. Ain't no fun when the rapper got the gun. So let's head on over to these Instagram streets. Shout out to the neighborhood talk fair use. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Lizzo sued by former dancers for alleged fat shaming and sexual harassment. Claim Lizzo had a hostile work environment that included being put in uncomfortable sexual situations and rigorous on-the-spot auditions. Ariana Davis and Crystal Williams both became dancers for Lizzo after they won her show, Watch Out for the Big Girls, last year. Noelle Rodriguez joined the ensemble later in the year. All three ladies were dancers for Lizzo during her tour, and all three experienced types of discrimination. Davis claims Lizzo and her dancers captain, Shirley Quigley, body shamed her and told her she wasn't giving her all because she gained weight. She also alleges that Lizzo forced the dancers to go to nude clubs and engage with the exotic dancers even if they didn't want to. What? At a club in Amsterdam, Lizzo allegedly began inviting cast members to take turns touching the nude performers, catching dildos, in the words of Storm Monroe, launched from the performers' vaginas and eating bananas protruding from the performers' vaginas. What is going on? The suit says Lizzo then turned her attention to Miss Davis and began pressuring Miss Davis to touch the breast of one of the nude women. Lizzo allegedly grew agitated and began to pressure her to engage, which she did against her will. Ariana also claimed that they went to a lot of nude bars, something she was very uncomfortable with. The lawsuit also claims Lizzo accused the dancers of drinking before shows and made all of them audition on the spot to find the culprit. Ariana says she was so nervous that she soiled her pants, but Lizzo still made her perform in a see-through outfit. Dang. Crystal was the only one to stand up to Lizzo, but she was fired the next day. Ariana was later then fired after she recorded a meeting against Lizzo's knowledge, and she reportedly became furious and cussed all of them out. Noelle claims the whole situation left a bad taste in her mouth, so she quit. I believe it. People like, oh, she fat. She can't fat shame. Fat people don't fat shame. Yes, they do and do. I knew everybody in my goddamn family was fat, and they was telling me I was fat and getting fat. And I was 135 pounds. Oh, you getting fat. A fat lady that used to be, you know, low-key, acting like she wanted to manage me and stuff like that. Oh, I'm going to need you to lose like 10 pounds. And she was way bigger than me. Big people are the worst sometimes. Because it be the delusion. Like, sis, you is 322 pounds, and you telling me I'm fat. They do it. They call you fat and be fat themselves. It's just, think about it. It's just like melanin rich men calling you a black bitch when they black as hell themselves. Is y'all picking up what I'm putting down? People do it. So I believe it. And then in the entertainment industry, there are weight requirements. Just because they're big, it doesn't mean that they don't have weight requirements. They want them to be big for the aesthetic, but they don't want them to be too big. It is what it is. It's like auditioning for a dance academy. You have to be a certain stature. Your waist got to be a certain inch. That's like being a model. You can't be over a certain size. You know, I believe it. And then, you know, hurt people. People fat shame Lizzo. So sometimes you internalize that and you project that onto other people. Well, I'm big, bitch, but I ain't as big as you. I have fat people talk about other fat people talking about, well, I ain't that big. Bitch, you is big. Did y'all ever see that clip from My 500-Pound Life? Where they all was big as hell, and the sister stepped on a scale, and she was 500 pounds, but the brother was 449, and he said, damn. When the doctor said how much she weighed, when they all big as a goddamn house. It be that part. Did y'all ever see that clip? Yo, I gotta see if I can find it. He said, no, like, sir, you is just as big as her. What are you, 5 pounds smaller? Like, y'all, I was like, this cannot be real life. But it really be like that. Like I said, I got people in my family, you know, that's drunk as hell and be calling somebody drunk. With your drunk ass. Bitch, you is drinking a 50-cent bust down right now out of a brown paper bag. And you calling me drunk? It's like a crackhead calling another person with they crackheaded ass. That absolutely happens in our community. I know why people acting like they dumb, deaf, blind, and mute. It's no way Lizzo can fat shame because she a big girl. What? She absolutely can fat shame. I done experienced that. We done all experienced that. We done all experienced that. Oh, I think this is it, y'all. This is it. We about to watch it. Hopefully TLC don't give me a copyright. But we about to watch. We about to watch like a two minutes of it. It ain't nothing crazy. Maybe we can get away with it. Let's see. Since people say big people don't fat shame, yes the hell they do. Bitch.
We finally made it here for our first appointment, and we're all extremely nervous because none of us know how this is going to go or whether the doctor's going to be willing to help us. So I'm hoping that this goes well, because if we can't get help here, then I don't think our option in New Orleans will pan out either. So this is it.
Stereo family?
And we didn't come all this way and put Rashonda through all she's been through just to hear we're beyond help. So I'm expecting some good news today.
582.
Oh, that's a little high.
Y'all, he weighed, all right, let's get this in mind. He weighed 582 pounds.
Higher than I thought. I'm sure it's still smaller than Brandon and Rashonda, but I guess.
You hear him? I'm sure I'm still smaller than Brianna and Rashonda. I think that's their names. But y'all see how they compare. I'm big, but I ain't big as these bitches. That's what they be doing.
Guess I'm catching up to them, so.
Brandy. I would skip this part if I could. But it'd be nice to see if I was in the 500s. But that may be wishful thinking.
620.
That number is embarrassing.
So he what? 583, 589. She's 620. Now the other one about to step up there. Look at it.
But the only other number I'm more worried about is Rashonda's weight. Clarence and me are just nervous to find out how high it's gotten for her. And that she could be getting close to 800 pounds.
I really don't want to do this. How much does that scale go up to?
Pretty high.
Because I think out of all of us, I'm the most likely to be so big that the doctor can't help me.
$803.
Damn.
Y'all seen that? Damn. Look at that. Look at that. Damn. He gonna say damn. Like, well, at least I ain't that big. That is fat shaming. That's how they do. He 583 pounds. She 800 and something. And he gonna say damn. Like, sir, big is big. Period. Not they over a ton. I cannot. No, I can't laugh. I'm trying to laugh. I showed y'all to show that big people absolutely fat shame each other and they highbrow and think they better when they weigh a little less. Exactly. That part. This part. Damn. Oh my God. Hello. Yeah. Pop me keto. Hello. Damn. With your big ass. I believe it because I know how the entertainment industry could be. It's very dog eat dog. It's very, y'all see how Jocelyn act? Everybody doesn't act like Jocelyn, but people do have authority over, like they kind of like son their entourage and their like crew, cast and crew. They do that. Y'all seen how Black China was acting on her show, the show that she had on Zeus, how she was acting with the people that her employees. Like, and even her best friend, she wasn't trying to pay her, telling her when to show up. Like, they do this whole, like, hazing type of thing, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially woman to woman. Like, women, and I heard Nicki Minaj was really terrible at hazing her employees. I heard she was terrible. So that does not make me go, oh, my God, Lizzo would never. Like, why wouldn't she? And y'all got to remember, TV and everything adds pounds. Lizzo is a big girl, but Lizzo is not as big as she appears to be on television. And once again, you want your dancers to be big for the aesthetic, but you don't want them to be over a certain weight. It just is what it is. Yeah, everybody's all more inclusive now, but they still have weight requirements, height requirements. It is what it is. And do I believe that Lizzo had them at the script club with the nudes and eating bananas out vaginas? Absolutely. Most celebrities is freaks out of it. Do you like it, daddy? Freakily. Absolutely, they freaks. They do all types of freaky shit. And you ain't got no friends. You paying your cast and crew to be your friends. So you making them go with you and go out with you and go with you to the script club and do all types of things, types of strange things. Lizzo, where your mess up is you be thinking that these folks is your friend. Thank you, Kimberly. And thank you, Trevasia. Thanks for the cash apps, boo. Thanks, Martinique. I appreciate y'all. You be thinking that these people is your friend. You be forgetting that you is a cash cow. Bitch, once I get to where I'm going, if I'm gonna hang out with my employees, y'all got to sign NDAs. We going to a strip club, but we going anywhere outside of work, sign this motherfucker, sign this right here that says that you coming with me to this club and you consenting to be here at this club. Because we're not doing that. They really do see you as a cash cow. Why wouldn't you sue? Especially if you're getting fired or if you feel like you're being treated unfairly, you're gonna document everything. The other girl, she got fired for recording the meeting. So what people do is they build up their case, they play nice, but they really deep down inside don't like the way you treat them. That's why you gotta kind of like keep the line clear, draw the line clear in the sand. You are my employee, I am your employer. And it'd be hard though, because celebrities, they're way far removed from regular pedestrians. And I know a pedestrian is just a person walking down the street, but I like the way it sounds, so I say it. They are way far removed from pedestrians. So they don't really have anybody except for the people that work for them. Y'all remember Lady Gaga? Her assistant sued her because she had her doing inappropriate things. Lady Gaga had her assistant laying in the bed cuddling with her at night because she was so lonely. She didn't have anybody. Celebrities be very, very lonely because they're cut off from the regular population. They can't really be like out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's another reason why, I've maintained my regular bougetto status, because I like being an alley cat. I like going outside. I like doing whatever the hell I want to do. It's fun. It is. And I know those are the things that I would miss dearly. And then also being able to connect with real people. Although people always have agendas and intentions. I love being alone too, the Thrift Queen. But think about it. When you can't just go outside for a walk or for a run, you know what I mean? Because I do those things daily. I go and give me some scratch offs. I be out walking around at the wherever. When you can't just do that, you rely heavily on the people that's closest to you. And it's easy to blur those lines. Because it's really like you're paying for friendships. And then a lot of people that you came up with, you can't really trust them like that anymore. It just gets to be weird because you're not in the same space anymore. You're not the same person anymore. You know what I'm saying? So how do they even act around you? It's just everything changes. And I believe it. Like Lizzo gives me freak bitch vibes. Don't Lizzo seem like a freak bitch? She seemed like a freak bitch to me. I don't know what y'all think or what y'all heard, but Lizzo looked like she be getting her freak on. I could see Lizzo at the orgy. I could see Lizzo at the club with Storm Monroe. It wouldn't shock me. I would not be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. They don't have a normal life. Exactly, Rihanna. They do not have a normal life, period. She a freaky girl? Yeah, I think Leo is very sexually liberated. I feel like she's very free sexually. Most women be like messing around with other women. That's not even like a crazy thing. But I just think, it has to be hard to be able to maintain boundaries with people that you work with, because they are the people that's around you. You see them every single day. You know what I mean? Like, look at how Meg Thee Stallion is with her team. Like, they be turning up at the house, dancing, drinking, twerking, smoking. Like, it's easy to blur the line. Not you can see Lizzo and Storm getting it popping. Storm not getting it popping with nobody but me. Y'all better stop that. Nah, I'm joking. Let me stop. I'm joking. So another one of her dancers, her former dancers, came out in defense of the lawsuit that's going on, and she's not even a part of it. So let's see what she had to say. Shouts out to y'all up in the chat. Shouts out to everybody watching right now. Make sure you hit the like button. Pay my entry fee. My entry fee is $3.99. All you got to do is hit like for me one time. And hit the notification bell. Keep me in the algorithm. Yeah. Okay. Update. Former employees. Employees. That's plural. Or is it? Because these days, what I thought was plural is now singular, and I'm just confused. I'm not even gonna get into it. But y'all picking up they is picking up what them is putting down. Okay. So Lizzo. All right. Update. Former employees of Lizzo came forward about the abusive environment they endured while working with Lizzo in the past. This was very much my experience in my time there. Jeez Louise. And Lizzo looks so gorgeous in this picture. Lizzo is beautiful. Chef's kiss. For clarification, I'm not a part of the lawsuit, but this was very much my experience in my time there. Big shout out to the dancers who had the courage to bring it to light. Jeez. I believe it. And it says echoing. Oh, this is another one. Echoing what at C Quest, I think this is said, I haven't been a part of that world for around 3 years for a reason. I very much applaud the dancer's courage to bring this to light, and I grieve parts of my own experience. I'd appreciate space to understand my feelings. Oh wow. So in addition to these 3 that's a part of the lawsuit, 2 other former employees came out to basically back them up. And what do they have to gain? They no longer work for her. They're not in that world anymore. They're not even a part of the lawsuit. So what do they have to gain by coming forward and speaking out? And I just feel like, when there's more than one person saying something, where there's smoke, there's fire. You get what I'm saying? Like, people lie. People lie like a Persian rug. Y'all already know. People lie. People lie by the droves too. However, if people are taking it as far as like a lawsuit, you have to at least feel like you have some solid footing to stand on. Like, you're not just going to go and file a lawsuit with no evidence, no proof, no nothing to back up your claims, And people, I don't know. Yes, Aquarius season. Yep, everything is getting exposed. Everything is coming to light. It is so true. So whatever you got going on in the dark, it's going to shine bright like a diamond. Yes, I agree. I agree. Being Aquarius season. Hey, Janetta, what's up, boo? It's what you said. It's sad that she do people like this. Yeah, but a lot of artists, a lot of creatives do. They treat their employees like that. They do. It's true. Y'all remember what happened with America's Top Model? Like, some of those girls were saying that they wouldn't eat for hours. They was forced to work on set and with no water or nothing. It'd be like some real like sweatshop conditions working for these big name celebrities. For real. And y'all seen Beyonce, the drummer, came out and said that Beyonce was doing witchcraft on her and all types of stuff. Like, we really don't know what the inner workings we really don't know what the behind the scenes and the inner workings of, putting together a tour or just like being a part of the celebrity world. You don't know what it's like to work for them. A lot of them are nasty pieces of work. And, they here to entertain you. So they're not going to show you what they really act like in real life. They're going to be like, hey, what's up? Ooh, girl, we in the building. Love and positivity. Yes. That's why, personally, for me, I believe that what matters most is how you make a person feel when they're in your presence. Granted, everybody's human. Nobody's ever always having a fucking jolly old day. Like, sometimes we have a bad day. Sometimes we don't want to be bothered. But for the most part, I'm a regular person. I'm not a regular person, but I'm a regular person. But I'm like a shiny person, but I'm like a person with magnetism. But I'm like a regular person because I'm still in the real world, but I'm like not. Anyways, so y'all know I'm a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So people come up to me all the time and want to talk to me all the time, like just regularly walking down the street. And not just men trying to get some coochie. And they don't always get that. It'd be women, like women, older women too. Like, people come up to me and tell me their life story and they just want to talk. I don't know what it. And I don't be like, ugh. I be like, hi, like, what's up? Like, how you doing? And I give advice. I literally give people advice, strangers. I talk to people, sometimes smiling at a person or just being kind could save a person's life. You don't know what people are going through. So I really believe that when a person is in your presence, that you should really be nice. And I don't like people that highbrow people or like look down on people or talk bad to, like, especially people that are essential workers or even people that work in hospitality. People that you feel like you're doing better than. I don't like that. But a lot of people in real life, they not nobody. So when they get authority, when they get status, when they get fame and clout, they are shitty people because they don't know how to take having people pay them mind. So they abuse their power basically. And it's not me. I don't know. All of this is alleged, but it's not far-fetched. And I was having a conversation with one of my friends earlier about this. And she was like, oh, well, but if you're a grown woman, if you feel like you don't want to do something, then you shouldn't do it. And I'm like, it's not that simple. First of all, you're all the way in Amsterdam. I'm sure none of those dances is from Amsterdam. I'm very much sure for certain they're from America. Somebody could literally and you don't know that they be holding on to your passport. It's a lot that goes on. You don't know. They could have their passports and, of course, access to their plane tickets. If something goes wrong, your ass stranded, you got to find a way back home. You don't really know. And when you want to be a part of a certain crowd, when you want to keep your job, when you want to maintain access, and when you want to gain access, you will do things that you may be uncomfortable with or that like goes against your morale just to save face, to fit in, and to excel, to get to the next level. Especially in the entertainment industry, there's so many people that's doing things because they don't want to be ostracized. They don't want to be outcast. They don't want to be blackballed. So they just lay down and get down. And it doesn't necessarily mean that this is something that they wanted to do. And people don't understand how much of a thing coercion is. Just because somebody's not putting a pow, pow, pow to your head and they not beating you down to the ground, coercion is a real thing. Like, oh, just do it. Just come on. You're like, no, I don't really want to do it. Come on, just do it. It's all right. Like, just do it. Like, you'll love it. It'll be fine. Like, just do it. That's coercion. When you feel like your back is up against the wall, you bound to do some things just to shut the person up, to save face, or just to make it out safely. Okay, so let's see what some of y'all got to say. Then I'm going to skedaddle. I'm going to stay on here for 4 more minutes so we can make it an even 30 minutes. Right, they do it in Dubai. These girls are broke and jealous. I don't think they broke and jealous, but who knows? I don't know. I'm not there. I just know how it works, how celebrities work. Just in general, people that employ you, they feel like you're supposed to do what they like. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all a story about me, right? So I used to, when I was like in my early 20s, I was working at this cafe called the Standard Hotel in the East Village, right? And we had this holiday party. And it was a bunch of execs there. It was a bunch of like who's, because that was a renowned hotel that like celebrities went to and frequented. So I was there, and it was like a CEO or somebody from the company. And my manager kept coming over to me saying, he likes you. Like, he really likes you. Like, just go and talk to him. Go and dance with him. And I was like, I don't want to really dance with him or talk to him. But I felt pressured. You know what I mean? Because it's like, this lady is an authoritative figure. And this is my job, you know, like, is she gonna fire me? And I loved working there when I worked there. So I just basically went in low key, was entertaining a whole fucking CEO of a company, of a corporation, because I just wanted to keep the peace with my manager. And that is some low tier shit. So could you imagine, you know, being on tour with Lizzo, and you're getting fame, you're getting notoriety, your family and everybody's so proud of you. And it's like, dang, if I don't do this one thing, like it could just all blow up. Like, my whole lifestyle is going to change, you know? So we all get coerced to do shit at a time or two. And then you think about it and you look back and you're like, this is not okay. That coupled with all of the other things that they're saying that they experience, the unfair, you know, treatment, the bad work environment, the body shaming, you know, being forced to audition on a spot and then you soil yourself and you can't even change your clothes and you gotta perform pissy. Like, that is not it. Don't give that. It's not cute. It's not cute. But, you know, we don't know. We weren't there. I just know that in the industry, they do require you to look a certain way. I've been told that I need to lose weight before to be a part of shows. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. So that does not shock me. Like, just because they're fat doesn't mean that there's a certain type of fat that's acceptable and a certain type of fat that's not. Like, y'all get with it. Y'all better get with it. And then also they're behind Lizzo, so they probably want them to be a little smaller than her. Like, you just never know. Okay, we got 1 more minute up in chia. I agree, and that's why I stay home and keep my girl goons around me. But people are crappy in all walks of life. I don't put anything past anyone. Exactly, because people saying just because she's a big girl, she's not capable of doing that, and that is ridiculous. That's why I showed y'all that video for my 500-pound life, because he was 589 pounds, and because she was 800, he said, damn. Like, oh my God. Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't have NDAs. You know what? Maybe they did, but the NDA probably is null and void when it comes to certain things. And sometimes NDAs are, they have like a time frame. So we don't know when this happened to these girls. We don't know. But I know whoever come around me is going to sign some motherfucking paperwork because I ain't got the motherfucking time. I already got enough niggas in the queue that's going to blast my ass and lie and exaggerate and make up some shit and tell a little bit of the truth and add and sprinkle some shit on it. I got enough people in the queue. So moving forward, you got to sign the paperwork. Sign on the motherfucking dotted line if you want to come around Love Jones, okay? If you want to be in my inner circle, you got to sign on the dotted line. Especially if you're working now. If you're working for me, if I'm employed, you got to sign on the dotted line. And if we about to get into some Freaky Friday shit, oh bitch, you definitely got to sign on the dotted line. And that's why they record people doing things. They record people doing things for collateral. And I got this on you. You want to tell what I did? But I got a video of you doing this. I got a video of you doing that. If I'm doing it, you got to do it too. Because we all in this together, bitch. That's how that go. Doesn't matter if they sign an NDA if they suing her. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there's always like loopholes. February 2023. Crazy hate is right. It's one extreme to the next. Yeah, I couldn't live like that. Celebrities live like that all day. It's all about blackmail. It's all about who knows who got what dirt on who. It's really like that, y'all. It's really like that. All right. I'm about to skedaddle. So long. Farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now until we meet again. I love y'all. Show up as her, be her. Show up as him, be him. Don't let nobody play you on the fucking face. You can do it. You have arrived. The world is your stage. Life is a movie. You are directing it, starring in it, and casting it. So make it a good one. Bye, love bugs. Burr, 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 burr. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. I will see you guys later.